Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have quite a bit of GameStop news when it comes to some brand new information floating around, and I want to go and talk about this because I figured might as well. It's the weekend, and I'm sure some of you guys out there, myself included, are somewhat curious on what the overall prices would be when it comes to trade-in values, especially for GameStop and all of that. And as well, I also have a little bit of walk-in rumors once again kind of floating around when it comes to GameStop and like for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So we have a little bit of fun stuff to go and talk about, and as well, it is the weekend, so if you guys are all sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves too. Usually the weekend's a little bit more on the drier, chiller side when it comes to, just overall restocks and general stuff. So hope you guys are all relaxing and enjoy the videos all throughout today. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for our brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys just want to hang out, chill, and vibe up on either or. And of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. I just appreciate you guys all so much for existing. So let's go dive in the video itself, and of course leave a like or give your comments and thoughts down below, because I think maybe a lot of you guys out there will probably be a little bit upset. Well, not that upset, like not one of those those videos about, well, what they're offering. So two things. Like I said, we'll have a little bit of the trade-in numbers, talk about that, and also a little walk-in numbers too right afterwards. So we do have the numbers, and this has been flown out for a little bit, but I figured now is kind of the time to go and talk about it, because I actually did go and see some folks in my community mention and say that they actually were tempted to go and sell their console. They said they just didn't really use their Xbox Series X too often, and they wanted to go and maybe sell it to GameStop. And as the person I am, like, I'm sure you guys know, I was like, no, don't do that. Do not do that. I'm sure anyone who's been in the gaming sphere for a long time, or from the past previous generations, whatever, GameStop doesn't usually give you the most amount of money when you're trying to go and trade in your systems, even if they're literally like brand new. And funny enough, we even saw some folks out there that, like, literally when the consoles first came out, they're trying to sell them to pawn shops and other places, and of course, everyone was trying to go and rip them off. So this is actually something kind of floating around when it came to GameStop for the numbers. So let's kind of talk about this. So basically, GameStop for their trade-ins get up to $300 credit when you trade in select systems. Now, first of all, you guys can probably understand why this is a little bit on the giving me a headache range, because you guys all know, even for used consoles, you can make a pretty good penny, boys. You can make some pretty okay money, and the fact that they're even comparing the same prices, like we'll get to that a little bit more, but the fact that they're on the same exact prices for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 Digital, and Xbox One X, that's first of all crazy. Like that's weird. Like I think the PlayStation 5, especially for being like 8 years older, yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy, but let's just kind of go through it really quick. So basically, the brand new head honchos, PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's, GameStop would give you a $300 credit. Which I want to say this, like, even for a used console, you could probably even get pure retail for it. I mean, unless you really mess it up or like scratched it or, something kind of bad. Like, you could probably just go get full retail, even off of someone off like Facebook, Craigslist, if you're trying to get rid of your used console. Maybe even think like a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. So, number one, for your Xbox and PlayStation 5, don't sell it to GameStop. Like, I'm sure you guys can see, even for like third-party scalping prices, is like $800 for these consoles. So, just know your worth. Like, don't sell this stuff to GameStop, because they'll just go and turn right back at people and try to make profit and turn money off all these consoles. So basically, you have $300 over here for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation 5 Digital, and Xbox One X at $200. Now, I'll go to the PlayStation 4, not that bad. PlayStation 4 Pro, $200. It's outdated technology. I mean, you can still probably get a little bit more off of eBay, Facebook, Craigslist, or whatever. Don't forget, even these older consoles, a lot of people are really sought after. They'll still buy them. It's hard to even get even PlayStation 5, so they'll pay the extra money for it. But basically, the PlayStation 4 Digitals, that should not be $200. Like, come on. It's half the price. It just came out under a year ago. That's dumb. That's lame. Like, don't do that. Xbox One X for $200. Not the best. Not the worst. I'm kind of with it. Now, the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox Series S. Now, this is even... I'm sure they also based it on, the actual sale point or, what they sold it for or whatever. But the Xbox Series S, boys, literally for $175, like, pretty much half the price of what it's currently at. That's just sad. Like, that makes me sad that this is literally the newer console that I believe is statistically better than the Xbox One X, and it's even being sold even under for that. Nintendo Switch for $175, you could probably even still get you could probably get it for like $250 for your console. Like, you can probably sell it from third party a lot more, for sure, for sure. PlayStation 4 1TB edition for 150. Kind of been saying throughout these last gens, you can definitely get it more for side parties like Facebook, Craigslist, whatever. But I mean, for that being like an 8-year-old piece of tech, and the fact that it's still holding up that value that well and that good, even with these brand new consoles out, you got to give it credit. Like, that's kind of good. Like, I'll give GameStop a little bit of credit for that. PlayStation 4 for the 500GB, 125, Xbox One Slim for 125, and of course the Nintendo Switch Lite for only $100, and the Xbox One Original for $100. Like, I mean, like, I get it. I get it. I think like all this information too, it kind of just basically goes and shows that a lot of these, even like PlayStations, kind of hold up their value a little bit better than the Xboxes. So kind of cool and kind of nice to see that floating around. So good stuff on that. Definitely leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'm sure most of you guys never will trade in your consoles to GameStop. Like I said, just sell it to like a third party, sell it to a friend. I'm sure like one of your friends would even want to get like your PlayStation 5 if you can't afford it, just don't want to have it anymore, whatever it is. But just please make sure you guys don't go and sell it for GameStop, please. Please and thank you. So I also, in the same vein of also the use and also for GameStop walk-ins too as well, just a little bit more brand new information floating around. So we've been seeing this floating around for the past probably a few weeks or so, but GameStop, as you guys can even see on the list, even though I think most normal gamers would not go and trade this stuff on in, they do and have confirmed that whenever you actually sell these consoles, sometimes GameStop will actually be bros. I mean, kind of not bros for taking the console in the first place, but they actually will go and sell these consoles on their open floors. Now, we've seen a little mixture of both. When it comes to like these walk-ins, where usually they kind of seem like the average is maybe around like 1 to 3 consoles per month. So I'm not sure if that's just like maybe you actually get that from suppliers and they're able to go and just sell that freely for anyone who just wants the console, like a brand new console. Because we have sometimes seen those floating around from managers and other statements that they're okay to go and release them and sell them and put them on the shelves and like first come first serve. But I do believe as well with people now either returning their consoles, say from a GameStop bundle, they buy from a GameStop bundle, they kind of want to keep it, and then maybe a week later they get an Amazon drop, Best Buy drop, Target drop, whatever. They just like a good stroke of luck. And sometimes they actually have just been fully returning the bundles, the games, the game cards, and all that stuff to GameStop and trying to get their money back. And whenever they have done that, they sometimes do put the consoles out for sale, so people can and do go and buy them. So be on the lookout for that. And like I said, the stock's usually around 1 to 3, 1 to 4, depending on the overall like stock availability, how many people are trying to sell them and all of that. But also we've had a little bit more rumors too. This is all on the rumor mill side that GameStop might actually be having some more managers allowing stock for new shipments, like confirmed, not like used stock, not like strange stock or extra stock, for maybe some PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's in the near future. We talked about this in a separate video, but we've been seeing this rumor and information floating around again and again and again. So in my honest opinion, I do think it might be worthwhile for us to kind of maybe be on guard. We'll probably see more official announcements, maybe through an email, Twitter, or like all that type of stuff, or even like a pro membership, like early access email, and then kind of go from there. So we have been seeing a lot more of that for GameStop, and GameStop has done around like 2 months ago or so some Xbox Series X walk-ins. So it just kind of seemed a little bit nicer on that end. So just be aware that there is a chance we could have some more GameStop walk-ins floating around the near future too as well. And I'm sure you guys maybe saw this on the earlier video too, but I just feel like talking about it on this video too as well. Not to make this video 10 minutes, like you only have to have 8 minutes for multiple ads. Always a reminder on that. But we also have, go check out the video earlier on today, like almost 100% for sure. We also have been seeing some more walk-ins available for Staples as well. It's kind of been like the big little restock walk-in for the weekend. So a reminder on that one in case you guys just want to casually check and see. It's not like everywhere. We're not seeing like every Staples store getting stock. We've been seeing more than none floating around. So it's been kind of nice to go and see that. We haven't seen too much from Myers and all the other places. Creep on the video earlier on today if you guys just want a little bit more walk-in information and all that type of stuff that's been floating around. But I hope you guys will all have a fantastic, lovely rest of your Sunday. We'll maybe have a few more videos kind of floating around, so be on the lookout for that. And maybe a little gaming news, Sony news, maybe even some restock news if we do see some more stuff as well. So just be aware, be on the lookout, all that good stuff. But I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys all so much for existing. I appreciate you guys all so much for just being my homies. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Amazon links as well for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream on top of that too. And of course, sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100 with the link down below. You guys go get free stock for mine. Just instantly sell. And Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Appreciate you guys all so much. Leave a like and give your thoughts on the GameStop stuff. I'll see you guys later on throughout today for some more videos.